They don't know about us, they don't know about it. They don't know about us, they don't know about it.
Stage full of grabs and blue cheers. Over the years, you stood by me, you didn't doubt me. I think you want some more. I do.
Call Hot Bucks, and then just order it from Amazon on your phone. And now, reading from his new Sing My Tears.
Sam is spelled T-A-L-E, not like this.
Welcome author Brian Griffin.
Thank you so much for being here to celebrate my book being published, self-published. Why are you even here? Just a hunch? Please, proceed. My mother was a huge bitch, and I lost my virginity at 6 months old. Oh, I'm
Please have a volleyball game.
There you go, Seamus. Thanks, I'll put it right on my shelf. Hey, thanks so much for coming, Stewie. Of course, what a night. I mean, most authors wouldn't have read the whole book. I just felt it from the crowd, you know? Anyway, it means everything to have you here, so thanks again.
Oh, another hand for Brian Griffin. And if the 8 of you could somehow buy $250,000 worth of books, tomorrow I won't have to marry a man I've never loved. Thank you.
All right, don't make this okay. Next up, I head massive big man. Actually, yes, after that, I'll be rolling big first. Then run closer. So, right, let's see what's going on. Right, so I love Jesse. Let's bury the hatchet. Feel free. I love you about 80 writing objects. Wait, you said it. I see what happens next. What am I putting on? What was I? I screenplay. Tom Cruise. Queen's Flight Secretary. They were actually not do that. Okay, I tried to really do. I was sure that you were instruction. You see it. I think you can't. Oh, this is a baby.
Look at this.
This is perfect. See, I this is best. I don't know that. Let's see. I can be like slide. Go on. Sorry. Go on. Oh, you're right. Oh, I know what I want.
All four chairs, the phone is something you want.
Anything else?
The Wigs solution report is very casual and clear competition.
Hey, thanks, Ryan. I'll go for it.
Listen, tonight could not be more of a dub. Spice did not win a Grammy. To some people from Vermont, they ain't even from Jamaica.
This is one weird ass situation. Now we've got a lot to talk about, so let's get started. All right, Shekinah, aka Little Miss Tea Dropper, managed to keep an ear to the streets in her hands on a mic. Run for cover because Shekinah will put you on blast. Let's take a look. Because I can't keep.
Why y'all telling me I stand business? Why did I even walk into this? Yo, Shekinah is crazy, yo. She gonna drop that piece on him, and he look like this dirty bitch in himself. What? You represent Spice and our clothing line. Great Nova. Is that right, Nora? Let's talk that girlfriend of me up. Y'all see my job with them over her. Come on. Hey, girl, I got that again. Show up. Shekinah wants a voice, and sometimes it's just at the wrong time.
Bitch, I just finished telling you I don't give a about Safari. And what you want to get that and then this is why I can go. Don't play with me, Shekinah. Okay? I'm sorry, that's a thing. It's okay. Why the hell you get mad at me about the truth?
It's okay. We all go through and still be in love.
You dirty bitch. Before we dive in, let's welcome Shekinah, Mama D, and Mita to the reunion. Shekinah, what's the name of Spice's brand?
Grace Nova.
Bitch.
Let me ask you, why does it seem like you're always in the middle of something?
Cause these bitches always telling me I didn't ask her to tell me that. I didn't ask her to
First of all,
wait, I never told her to her friend.
You told me.
Girl, messing with that boy. I didn't want to know that. That's my homeboy. And I know this girl.
Yes, you did. You came to my house to hear.
No, I did not.
You did.
You're messy.
And as soon as I sat at that table, you
Because
asked.
I want to know what the going on.
You did. And I feel like you should have called me. I just feel like he was being messy. Like he was right there right before we got engaged.
You went with me?
Don't say that.
Why? What you want to say? You have a whole wedding. Was I a bridesmaid? I've never been a bridesmaid in a wedding.
I invited you.
I am sorry. I didn't know what to do. I was in a bad situation.
What about your situation with me?
Because you still hard at that time.
It don't matter though. As my friend, that's what y'all did. Just shut up and have my back instead of trying to
I've been having your mother. I've been having to go see a psychiatrist about you and this mother. But I put myself into it because you're a woman and I like you as a person.
Right, but this is why, this is why I'm calling you out.
Tell you something.
I want to defend how
And I didn't know this man right here for many, many years before I knew you.
I went at you simply because when I'm involved with somebody at the moment, why did you chime in to give the other opponent some type of leverage over me? And that's the point I'm trying to make. When there comes a point where you stand for your friend, being messy, stand for your friend.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, Jock, you were smart enough to stay away from the fashion show. Did you have a feeling like something was gonna go down?
You know, I feel like if I don't put myself in those situations, I ain't gotta worry about it. So that's why I didn't attend.
Me, I gotta go to you now. Chicana put you and Jock's business on Front Street.
Me, she put her own goddamn business on Front Street.
Technically, I told my friend what happened.
Bambi, what did you think about Chicana's behavior at the fashion show?
Why is y'all asking everybody? I don't really give a when none of these motherfuckers think about me. And y'all messy though. Everybody messy.
No, you messy.
No, everybody.
No, we're not.
Oh, yes, you are. Oh, I'm
Absolutely
yes,
not.
you are.
Just apologize to everybody because you've been in everybody's business. You've been up everybody. So apologize to everybody.
The only person I owe apology to is you. I am so sorry.
And I feel like you betrayed me, so you owe me an apology too.
How dare you? You don't got a ass thing to do with
Do
this.
you have an apology for Erica?
Not at the moment.
But you're not supposed to be my friend.
It's crazy. Nobody knows nothing going on with her. She know everybody's business.
I'm glad Safari said that. Thank you.
I've never seen her with nobody, and I don't know if anybody here knows.
Oh, I know who she with.
I know too.
I will lay it out here.
She hides.
You finna get it, bitch.
Every time I call you, you see the man on face that hiding in the corner. I'm like, let me see your boyfriend. You don't want to show your man, but you're in everybody else's business. Talk to who ya.
This is so lying to me.
Hi, your man name.
That man got a whole girlfriend.
Oh, you a savage.
You in the middle of a lot of stuff here. Any last words before we go?
I'm sorry, Kendra.
I guess we're not gonna get the apology. Nita, at Spice's dinner, you laid out a detailed timeline about your relationship with Jock. Why did you feel the need to share that information?
I didn't bring it out. It was brought out. And then I started getting asked questions. So I answered them.
Spice, you're the first one to bring it up.
Me?
Do you regret it?
Or was she kind of?
Everybody know this girl Spice bought this to me. Everybody see me walking to your house, she said, girl, my friend Nita, she messed with y'all.
But I never tell you to go talk about it at the table.
Now, Sierra, you were in the bridal party and you had the opportunity to tell Kendra, but you decided not to.
Sierra is the messy one. She was in the bridal party.
In it. What if Nita wasn't telling the truth and then I would have ruined their wedding? Kendra knew I existed.
I knew you existed. He told me that y'all had past dealings.
So then you knew I existed.
In his last marriage, girl.
But you knew I existed.
I know you exist. I can see you, honey.
Okay.
But you're cat. No, you're why? Because you're cat. I can't. I don't give a about you. It's nothing, girl. You don't make my world round. You're mad at me, bitch. She mad at you. I'm not mad at him, bitch. You are. You mad at him. You wanted to be with you. He can be with you, okay? He went out and married me, okay? Because if I say you place to be with him, you would not be with him. You're a beautiful woman. Let's see you. And I'm like, I know. You're acting like I can. I know who I married. You acting like I can. Remember, he acted like I can.
Why don't you sit back in that seat, man? All that. These cameras is on us.
Alright,
And we're gonna act like we got some goddamn sense. We don't even get down like that.
alright.
All right, let's try to continue this conversation. Leo, so you told Spice that you love Jock, and Jock loves you.
Jock will always love me. I said that.
Wait a minute, you need to address that.
Somebody opened their goddamn mouth to somebody, and somebody shared that with somebody else.
Hey,
Now, what
somebody been somebody, that's why this
But it wasn't around the time I've been with her, so it don't matter. Okay, she talking 2019. I ain't with me in a long time now.
When I found out about her, I literally went to protect Jacel at first because I didn't want to give up the details, because I didn't want to mess up their situation.
And where were you with him? Y'all slept together? Where y'all sleep together?
So why did you
What was Spice's party and you told Sierra a different story? I started to protect him because I didn't want to tell her about the fellatio in 2019.
It happened, but it has not interfered with this.
So for the record,
What it is when you take it in a moment and people start trying to cross over and do the math and carry the 3 and got down to the root of evil of this. What, hey man, listen, at the end of the day, it comes across to this point.
all right, Mia, you met up with Jock and Kendra with printed receipts.
September 13th,
2019.
you could just come down here.
Where you at? Come make love to me. Really?
I don't even know nothing about that. That's Photoshop, whatever.
Did you think that would settle things once and for all?
Yeah, you know, I thought a piece of paper saying that he said come make love to me was enough, but you know, Jacel's a rapper, so he knows how to choose his words, and he basically types something out, claps his hand, and she forgets everything that happens. Basically, that's how it goes.
Girl, please, you don't know me. Don't
Okay,
speak on what I do.
so-
You do not know me, okay?
But we could settle that once and for all. I mean, I really don't owe her anything.
Well, here's
I
the
don't want the phone. That's the phone.
Jock, is this your number?
Is that your telephone?
You made a lot of progress with your daddy on this season. Where do things stand right now with you and your dad?
Right now, we continuing to build, you know, just being real and more open with each other. So we trying.
My relationship with Sheeta and then coming down here is a lot better. I even like her better. But going and rehashing this is still upsetting to me, even to watch this, you know, because I just want to move beyond all of that. There's not much you can do in terms of being a dad long distance, but we could build and work at making things better.
I mean, I hear what he's saying, but I do think that a lot more effort could have been put into play as far as just like making sure, like, as a parent, you have to go above and beyond for your children at any and all costs.
I sent her clothes, I sent money. I did all I can do as a long distance dad. You can't say that I'm a deadbeat dad.
That was in the 80s. I mean, you have grandchildren who are 21 and 9 years old, and you know, all those years that were missed.
I told you, I divorced your mother, not you.
Harold, do you know she divorced you, not me?
I don't give a damn however it went.
However
we
you
went
want to put
together.
it.
She went one direction,
Yeah.
I went another, and that was it.
From the very first touch, Pampers, the #1 pediatrician recommended brand, helps keep baby's skin drier and healthier, so every touch will protect like the first. Pampers.
That was it.
Harold, I gotta ask you, do you resent Rashida's relationship with her mom?
The men that her mother messed with, I think that she could look back and say, well, your dad may not have been the best, but goddammit, he sure wasn't the worst.
It sounds like you think you were the best thing her mother ever had.
I was more productive than they were.
Okay, all right. You missed that kid. Carly, of all of the men in Las Vegas, why pick so far of all people to be in the video?
First of all, there's a lot of gorgeous men in the video.
But that
I'm talking about
was,
enough to, come on. Hold on one second. Me and Nita had a conversation. Safari just so happened to be there. I was like, yo, everybody's going to Vegas. You going to Vegas? He was like, yeah, I'm going to Vegas. I was like, hey, you going to be in the video. It was just a clown moment.
Erica, how did it make you feel to see Nita oiling up Safari?
Oh, I didn't even see all that. I don't even care about all of that. It's the principle of my friend inviting me.
to what she told me was her video, but not giving me the heads up on like, you were gonna have my newly found ex-husband on set. And I literally was there just supporting her, and she just kind of blindsided me.
Erica, I apologize to you about having Safari at the video, but
it wasn't about him being there.
It wasn't in the video.
But then you gotta understand, I do know that me and Safari have mutual friends. It wasn't about him being there. I just feel like I should have had the heads up so I could have had the option if I wanted to be in the presence of or deal with it. Because obviously walking in not knowing, it made it so awkward for me because I didn't even know what I was walking into.
Makes sense. Safari, do you think Carly's being messy by having you there?
Nah, she didn't have no malicious intent. We were genuinely rehearsing for Spice's thing, and then she said, we're going to Vegas, we're going to shoot a video, and that was it.
I did want to say, we had a bit of an argument at that party over this whole thing.
I don't care what you do about his chick that he was walking down the street with. I don't got nothing with him, and that's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
He has 3 of them he wrote.
Okay, well, I'm not one of them.
And I really feel bad about that afterwards because I recognized your pain from when I was in your place, and I'm mad at myself that we even went there over all of this stuff right there.
I appreciate that.
And so I apologize for that because it really weighed on my heart for that.
I appreciate that.
Carly, you played the demo version publicly, even though Spice said it was not ready.
But it's ready yet, Carly. It's always what we do. What's wrong with you? But you're not ready yet. You're not ready to stop. I'm telling you.
Why were you so surprised by her reaction since she already told you she didn't want that to happen?
I was just excited.
Right. She was too excited.
I was too excited, but she's right. She was right at the end of the day.
You could admit you were wrong.
I'm definitely wrong.
Spice, would you ever consider doing another song with Carly?
Sure. Only because despite it all, she was kind of...
Oh, her ass gonna go number 3?
What? What the she say? What you say?
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Bitch, how much you want to make a mother bet that my next single go number 3 again?
The first song went
Number 3. You need to go number 1 before you be doing all that.
Bet. Even Spice said when she heard other singles, she was like, Carly, you got some hits. Did you not say that, sister?
Yeah, you have nice songs on the album. I love a lot of the songs.
Thank you. Don't play with me. Not when it come to that.
Alright.
Play with all this other but not when it come to that. And I'm gonna make you feel real stupid.
Michael Jackson, calm down.
A bitch. Humpty Dumpty sit on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a break fall. All this is transfer it all goddamn face. Together again.
Well, you know what? Let's focus on the positive.
You can play with that, all that other but what I'm not gonna play with is my music.
I said you didn't
I learned my lesson. I take that very seriously.
It became clear that you knew about the baby. So why did you cry that night in front of the girls? Like it seemed like you didn't know.
It's just embarrassing, and then like the baby stuff we've been dealing with for a very long time, like Jocelle and I, it literally became a public thing, and so that that panic and that frustration, and it just like made me mad all over again. Like it's straight bull. Like I expected you, Jocelle, to be better. I expected you to make better decisions, dog.
Like, do you feel guilty, seeing the woman that you love have to deal with these uncomfortable conversations with her friends because of your mess?
I do. And I've apologized to her over and over several times, a million times more.
I just found out that these text messages was real, and the nerve that you did not stop
I'm not talking about
production
that. I'm not talking about
to
that.
apologize just says it in itself. Like that, you should have stopped this. I mean, somebody tell me if I'm tripping. Yes.
You're not tripping, but I thought it out even more because I don't know what else they gonna come with.
And that's
So
why
I wait till it's all
you ran
done.
with me right here. You trying to calm me down because you knew your ass was lying. That's
Right.
Doc, would you like to take this moment to say something to your wife?
I'm trying to let all this be done because I'm just apologizing to you now.
Really?
Somebody listen to me, please.
Okay.
And somebody sparked something else, and then I gotta apologize 3 more times.
Why the have somebody had to say apologize more than one time? That sounds crazy.
Kurt, what does John Thea do to kind of be accountable for this?
I don't know what to say because they married and it's like the future's in front of them, not behind them.
The lies gotta stop though. You gotta understand what you feel real justified. I am I'm utterly embarrassed.
She's embarrassed.
Your ass, you can't even control your penis, your semen. You can't control your damn fingers with technique. You're embarrassing. I feel embarrassed for our kids. They don't see us.
About a
And you
text message?
still ain't
About a
apologized.
text message?
So now you finna try and gaslight me?
No. What
You're
I'm gonna
gaslighting,
do?
honey.
No, I'm not gaslighting.
You just admitted that.
Let me tell you what I'm
You're
not
not gonna take accountability.
I apologize for
okay.
anything that I put you through, any embarrassment.
You gonna reap what you sow.
Hold on, I came here and I told
You got
you.
some good harvest coming out the ground.
You want to be finished? I don't like the threats.
It's not. It's a promise.
Okay, well,
It's a promise.
we can be done.
We can.
That's what it's gonna be.
We can.
But we're not gonna do
I
it.
got a form. I can sign that divorce decree tomorrow. When I go in the office.
About a text message?
I go in.
About a text
He
message?
can sign it.
About a text
I can
message?
go file it. The hell you talking about? I got e-file in every county in Georgia.
Wait, y'all want that? Y'all want this? Erica, we saw you get really emotional on that phone call. Can you talk to us about that moment, what you were feeling?
I was really like breaking in like pieces day by day. I've done a lot of therapy since, and I found so, and I think that's why I got taken advantage of, because for the first time I thought I was safe. It's obvious me and Safari will never be. I was in the hospital bed with this man's son. That man didn't care if I made it through that pregnancy. That man didn't care if I made it through that labor. I really have fought through some dark times. Like literally I couldn't get out of bed, guys. There was days I could not eat. But at the same time I have to face my kid and I gotta act like everything's okay because I'm the only one that feeds them on a day-to-day basis. Like I had to drag myself out of that dark place. With my first son, because I had to hustle so much, I sacrificed so much time away from my firstborn and I'm still trying to make it up to this day. And this is stuff that I've confessed, you know, and been vulnerable with to him about. That's why it's weird that he knows traumatic experience I've had of being a single mother once and then he turns around and makes me a single mother twice. I've already come to terms that Safari will never really take accountability. And that's fine. He don't owe me nothing. All he owes now is his kids. And that's all I care about.
Safari, do you want to say anything at this point?
Steve.
Grow up.
Shut the up.
You can cuss me out. I'm cool.
Speak, bro. Because there's somebody out there like you. So you gotta speak, bro.
I want you to be able to speak and not us speak for you. So if there's anything, I mean, this is the time.
I don't even know how to start.
We want to hear. Start.
He said he has pain. Sometimes to get your pain out, you gotta release it. If you got pain, dog, you gotta get it out too. Y'all both.
Who wants to get married, have kids, and then end up here? Like, I wouldn't have thought 2 years later this is where we would have been. We were just at a place where it was just who could hurt who the most, and we were there for a long time. It sucks. Definitely sorry for the time when our son was born. And I left a week later.
It wasn't a week later.
Okay, just so.
It was days. But go ahead.
Erica talked about how the divorce has affected her. How has it affected you?
It hasn't. We've been having fun.
Okay, it looks like it, but he probably
He's
hasn't.
been living his best day.
Google Pixel with Magic Eraser. Buy Google Pixel 7a and get Pixel Buds A series.
I'm like,
Well, it appears.
Not in his best life.
no, good for him though.
That boy would have got a girl look like you.
When
That
you
ain't
ain't
your
gotta
best
wake
life.
up to take care of 2 babies, you better be.
I think he has some things he may want to say, but he's just not in a space where he feels safe to be able to say whatever he wants to say.
He telling you he hurt. He telling you he's sorry. And we
Sorry for
cut
what?
him off, and we talking for him. He's right here.
Agreed.
Let him get it out himself.
Okay, the night you were playing cards with the fellas, you were very upset. You threw a chair.
Other dudes come in, want to feel like they this is a bar, baby. You know what I'm saying? Or he don't like you, and oh yeah, your kid. Oh.
What triggered you at that moment? What made you so
I had a
upset?
flight to catch. And I had to leave. So that's how I left.
This man don't care.
First of all, it's not that I don't care. I don't.
gotta stop thinking this man is gonna give you substance. There's no substance there.
That's why I don't talk though.
But he do care, girl. He's been hurt. But I really do deep down in my heart believe he loves Erica.
Hey, Mama D. Hi. You look beautiful.
Thank you, Claudia.
Thank you for agreeing to come out here. Now we clear the stage to give Scrappy and Mama D a safe space to talk one-on-one. So this is the first time y'all see each other in 4 months.
Yeah, Mom.
Hey, son, I love you. I miss you.
I love you too.
Nothing is worth what has happened. Nothing. I want to tell my son how much I love him, how much he misses me.
How does it feel to see your mom after 4 months?
Feels good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's so handsome.
Would you like to hug your mom?
yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll do the same thing, man.
He's so handsome, you look just like your dad. When I was pregnant with him and it came down to labor and delivery, and he came out and they brought him to me. First words I said, I'm your mom. And I'll never let nobody hurt me. And unfortunately, I could not because of life. I didn't. As a mom at 21, I couldn't stop certain things. I kind of felt like I failed him as a mom and that I hurt my son.
It didn't hurt me that you did. You sold drugs. What I'm saying is, you have to see who I am from that. You have to look at me from that little boy.
We heard Scrappy and Bambi's side of the story. Is there anything you'd like to say?
I just want to tell my son that I f***ed up. I've not always been right, but I honor my son to make his own decisions, to live like he wants to live, whether I like it or not. But at the end of the day, I wish that my daughter-in-law would help me and the family, not say, well, I can't do this and I can't. That hurts me because I haven't seen my grandkids in 4 months. I see my grandkids on Instagram.
Well, before you did your social media rant and all that,
I've never posted any
about private conversations or
you say something about I wish Bambi go back in the hole where she came from. Like, what do you mean?
Men and women come in and out of our lives, but your mama is one bitch, and you tell your mama to satisfy this bitch. The whole listen, but she has posted things about you, subliminal messages.
But it's
no, I'm not lying.
But it's me and her. I don't.
Can you understand that hurts some mom?
I understand that. The stuff that she do to me, I handle that. I learn to deal with her, like talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you have to leave me to do that.
Can you agree to maybe chill out on the social media or say anything about Bambi?
Yeah, you can't say nothing. I feel like you can't say nothing.
I don't have to say anything because my main focus is my son.
I just want to be her son.
Are you open to keeping the dialogue open so y'all can move forward?
Yeah, this is my mama. Well, you have to unblock me first.
Can you come visit me and bring the kids over, please?
Yeah.
And last but least, no weapon formed against us shall prosper.
Amen.
One more hug? Can I get one more hug? Come on, let's go. Let's wrap this up. Aww. Where you guys going?
Sleep beside your man, Kendra. That's what you do in a marriage. You fight until the very
You don't walk off the stage and go have a fit and then come get your wife to go home.
At least he did it and didn't just walk away and just act like this don't matter.
I didn't put us in that situation. You lied to me. But I'm not even here to talk about that. You lied to me. I didn't do none of it.
You right, you did.
I didn't have no baby. I didn't send Nita no text message. You did it though. She said that you sent her Uber. Your ass probably did that too. During the times that she said, I don't deserve for you to lie to me. So if it's true, you got something to worry about here.
I apologize. Okay.
No, it's just not that simple.
So
Because I know I'm not doing
this way or this way?
I want to go that way.
All right, cool.
Hey, yo, it's Safari. Listen.
Autographs and the chins over the years. You stood by me, you didn't doubt. I think you